Right, I am with Tyler. Handed the reins alongside Donny today for the final first team league game of the season. 2-1 win over Banstead Athletic. Safe to say, second half was a huge improvement over a, let's be honest, frankly dire first half. What are your thoughts on the game, mate?
Yeah, I mean, it was always going to be one of those games, before we even stepped on the pitch. Last game of the season, not really much at stake league-wise for both teams. I think both positions were kind of solid before the game kicked off. So it was always going to be a bit of a pre-season friendly feel to it. We made extensive changes, brought in a lot of the under-23s and the deserved minutes. And yeah, the first half was quite flat. There's no point really beating around the bush. They set up really well, 2 banks of 4 and almost invited us on. And we had to change something in the second half, which we did, and we went on to score 2 goals. But no, do you know what? I completely agree with the assessment there. The first half, I hopefully forget quite quickly. But the second half, we changed a few things, made a few subs, and we got the win, which is always pleasing.
Yeah, I think for me the good side to it is that first half we had a gale at our backs, and obviously they, as you say, banked up. Didn't really give us any space. Anything that we did play through was overhit, went off for a goal kick. But the fact that when we kicked into the wind, we showed what we can do. We kept the ball, we moved it nicely. 2 decent goals in the end.
Yeah, definitely. Sometimes that when you're up against something that you can't control and you're forced to play a certain way, then the real talent shines through. If you can't hit that long ball, 60-yard ball, and you have got to keep it on the deck and play 2 or 3 passes and then find somebody in space, the wind plays an element into that. So yeah, no, it was good that was part of, we'd had that in the second half, because it was nice really, because it showed the 23s on the pitch that senior football has a little bit more to it than what development football and youth team football has, and even the element of the weather can play a feature in that. So yeah, it was nice.
You've touched on the 23s. Obviously we had 3 in the starting lineup in Javonte, Mason and Ben, thank you. Alongside obviously Carl Henry and Charlie, so that took us up to 5 starting teenagers.
Marlon just turned 21.
Still technically not a teenager though, Ty, not a teenager. So we had 5 teenagers starting. Obviously we took off Kyle but replaced him with another youngster in Bo.
Yep.
Gave Sam Blake minutes.
Yep.
So I think overall today we used 7 teenagers in the game, which mirrors what we did in the first league game of the season. So it's a nice little bookend to the season really. And none of them let themselves down. I think they all did well.
100% agree. We had a chat, me, Donny and Darren, after the game. We was talking about who had good games and who was in for man of the match, and a lot of their names were mentioned. Mason Seagot come away with the man of the match award. Javonte's name was mentioned. Ben Senior's name was mentioned. So they didn't disgrace themselves by any shot. Banstead, I know Muggs in the league really. Regardless whether it was the first, middle, or the last game of the season, they got to a Surrey senior semi-final, and then they probably finished 6th or 7th. So they're not a bad side. So to be able to field that many youngsters is a credit to the club at the moment and the way we're moving forward.
Yeah, I think you're right. I mean, the youngsters have obviously had some game time this year.
Yeah.
But that's mainly been in a Southern Combination Cup or the League Cup when we went to Deportivo. Today, I think, was probably the first time we had a lot of them involved against what you'd probably class as proper opposition.
Yeah.
With no disrespect meant to the 2 sides that we played in those other cups, but they are Step 6 sides or an academy side. Yeah. This was a proper Step 5 opponent.
Yeah, definitely, and it's something to use moving forward as well. Next season, we could well be probably will be in the combined counties again next season. So to have boys like that come in and put the performance in and not look out of place, it's going to give Darren headaches in the off season. When you're looking at bringing players back and bringing new players in, but you've got a youth team that have won the league and come runners up in the development cup. Gone far in the developments Surrey Cup as well. Those boys have been there for 2 years now, so they're chomping at the bit to get some first team minutes. And when they come here and put in a performance like that, it's great. Again, it's great for the club, and it's not so great for Darren's head. But yeah, it's great to see. It really is.
It is. At the other end of the scale, we had 45-year-old, so he claims, Dave Hill between the sticks, and I'm still not having that. He looked solid today. The big man made a couple of decent saves. Yeah, claimed every cross, didn't have any chance with a goal.
No, do you know what? I completely agree. He kept a clean sheet away at Collieswood last week. conceded a goal today that he had absolutely no chance in saving. So, over the last 2 games, I don't think he's done bad for himself for an old lad.
No, he's certainly not. And it's always nice to have someone like that on the sidelines. I mean, Dave is a positive character. He's good around the changing room. So to be able to reward someone like that with a few minutes at the end of the season is superb.
Yeah, definitely. He's in and around the team, home or away, come rain, sleet or shine. He's always a positive influence. He's always laughing and joking, and if you ask him to do something, and he does it for you. So for him to get some minutes, it really shows that as much as we're about bringing the youngsters through, we can also give minutes to the older players as well.
Cool. Well, thank you very much. It was a good win today. Now we move on to Tuesday, where we have a friendly against Ascot.
Yes.
Which is then followed by 2 cup finals.
We've also got a friendly on Wednesday now as well.
Is that a first team friendly or a?
I think some first teamers will be getting some minutes, but
Okay.
it'll be like a mixed squad. But yeah,
Cool.
So first team friendly Tuesday and then a mixed squad on Wednesday.
And then Walton Casuals on Sunday
Walton
in
Casuals
the
on
Southern
Sunday.
Combination final. And CB Hounslow, who survived today, so well done to them. Managed to stay up. 2-2 draw at Balham, that's good. We place them in the Premier Challenge Cup on the 11th of May.
We do. Looking forward to it.
Cool. Thank you, mate.
Cheers, Gal. Thank you.